rocket, man, they talk about. I jump from star to star, I walk it out.
Hey, what is going on, guys? My name is Shibby2142, and today I want to talk about Medal of Honor Warfighter because at PAX Prime 2012, I got to play it, both single player and multiplayer. If you plan on playing Medal of Honor Warfighter, you will get very used to playing with your fire team. You're watching some multiplayer right now, and basically what the fire team is you and a teammate, usually a buddy, will team up as a fire team on a larger team. So it'll be a large team and a bunch of fire teams within that team. And basically you can spawn on that guy or spawn back your spawn, whatever your preference is, and you should be working together and you gain more points doing so. This will help you earn bonuses to either kill the enemy team or support your team. Let's say you get some kind of drone that can crash in the ground and kill people, or you get like a UAV drone they actually have to throw in the air, which I think is very cool. It's not like you're just clicking a cell phone or something, it's just up and running. You actually have to look where you want to throw it and like toss it, like your guy throws it in the air, and you could throw it off the map. I had one instance where I got one of the predator type kill streaks. I'm doing like a quote unquote with my hands. Anyways, I used it and launched it in the air and I flew it off the map because I thought, well, maybe it'll just do it for me. You actually have to know what you're doing with these support bonuses, which is very, very cool. I enjoy a game that has a high skill ceiling, and I feel like Medal of Honor Warfighter is going to deliver. As you see in the gameplay, that's basically what I did, but I crashed it outside the map because I was a noob. Anyways, one thing you will not notice in this gameplay is there's actually leaning in the game, so you can lean left and right, which adds a whole nother dimension to close quarters fighting. And think of Medal of Honor Warfighter as the middle ground between Battlefield and Call of Duty. Sometimes the maps on Battlefield are just too big. You don't want to be running 500 meters to an objective, say your teammates are just running off with the armor and they're not going to pick you up. That happens, or your squad, you'd spawn on some guy in the hill. That's just not fun. And the gunplay in Battlefield is very satisfying. So the close quarters experience here, which Battlefield does have in some instances, will be pretty much all the time on this game, and I think it's going to be great. As you will notice in the gameplay, we have went from the multiplayer to the more serious side of single player, dripping in that chocolate sauce. So basically, what is happening is we are following or continuing the story from what I've heard from Medal of Honor 2010. Instead of 4 playable characters, I believe there will just be 2. A US Marine named Stump, and one of the main characters from the previous game named Preacher. So we'll be following in their footsteps, such as rescuing hostages in strongholds in the Philippines and assaulting a pirate town on the Somali coast. Those will be 2 locations in the game. And I guess the main story is tracking down dealers of an explosive which has crossed borders into the United States. That's really all I know. I didn't play too much, just a little taste of the single player, and it felt really solid. And this was once again on the Xbox. We played PC multiplayer, so someone who doesn't play console, it still felt pretty good. Anyways, I really enjoyed the multiplayer, probably the most. I mean, that's how I roll, and I really think this game has potential to deliver something that people have been wanting, like, oh, Call of Duty, it is what it is. We wish there was destruction and a little more of the Frostbite 2 engine, and then we can have like the Battlefield gunplay, and we're getting that perfect mix. So I think a lot of the modes are going to be awesome. Here are a few examples. In the live demo, we were able to play sector control, which is basically taking flags and holding them, such as domination. There was an interesting one called Hotspot, where there's a defending and attacking team, and there's a bomb that gets set. So basically the defenders get a heads up where the bomb location is going to switch to. That happens, and the attackers have to go get it. Obviously arming the bomb and then keeping that bomb armed is good for the attackers, and vice versa for the defenders. The mode that we played the longest when doing the PC multiplayer trial was called Home Run, and it's the capture the flag esports concept. With capture the flag, defenders have 2 flags while the attackers have to go get one of the flags and bring them back to their spawn. I believe the teams that we're playing with were 4 versus 4. So remember the fire teams I was talking about? So 2 fire teams per team. Basically, you'd have 2 guys watch each flag. If one went down, maybe that flag would get taken. If it did, you have to go chase the guy down. It was very quick, the spectator was very cool, something that Battlefield's always been lacking, so I like to see the esports love. Although, you know, sometimes esports doesn't take off, that is true, at least this has it, which gets me excited about having friends, you know, have 4 people versus 4 people on a Skype call. That can make an awesome video. So that should pretty much wrap it up for right now. Medal of Honor Warfighter comes out October 23rd, 2012, so coming soon. That is a day after my birthday, which is pretty awesome. In Europe, that would be the 25th, and in UK, that would be the 26th. So if you're curious, developed by Danger Close, published by EA. Yeah, so far so good, guys. That's pretty much it. If you'd like to see more gameplay coming soon, feel free to subscribe. That's pretty much it, guys. Once again, my name is Shibby2142, and hopefully I'll see you guys next time.